God bless you. God bless. God bless. How's everybody doing? I pray that everybody's doing well today. I am Jamar Grimsley, and this is Get Right with God, y'all, where we all are a work in progress and we all trying to get ourselves together and get right with God. All right, y'all. Before we get into this message today, I want you guys to please support my channel. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Make sure that you share the video. Make sure that you like the video. Make sure you comment down below because I want to know what you guys think about what we're going to talk about today. And make sure that you also turn on the notifications bell, okay? Well, what I had that I wanted to talk about today was the legal system, right? The legal system and, excuse me, and how things are not really fair in the legal system, to like prisoners and those people that have been to jail, ex-offenders that have been to jail and they come out now and they're, trying to get their lives together, and it's just really hard because they've been incarcerated. You understand what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, what do they do? Like, what do they do? Because I'm in the same situation myself, I thank God for grace and mercy, and, I just, it's just like we need to come up with a solution, because a lot of times people that commit crimes, that comes in and out of jail, and myself also, I've been denied jobs because of my record. So sometimes you just got to get a job that's not paying you much, you know what I'm saying? But even just not by my experience, but even family members that have been through the same thing, like it's kind of like you do your time in jail for your crime, and then it's on your record, and then you try to get a job, and then they do a background check, they pull up your record, oh, you're a criminal, so we can't hire you. You understand what I'm saying? So what is the ex-offender supposed to do in that situation? Like, we can't hire you because you got a record, Like, so you keep looking for all of these jobs, you keep looking for all of these jobs, you keep looking for all of these jobs, and it's the same thing, denial. But you still got a family to support. Like, you have to live, you need money to eat, you need a place to stay. If you got a family, you got to take care of them. So if you can't find a job and you're doing all you can, then what does the ex-offender do? Like, what are they supposed to do? Like, what are they supposed to do, really? Just think, and that's what I want you guys to comment also below, and tell me, what are they supposed to do? Because I don't really get it. I don't really get it, and I don't really know. It's like we're supposed to just struggle. But let me tell you, 9 times out of 10, that's why offenders go back doing what they were doing before. Like I said, I got family members that did time in jail for selling drugs and for just things like that. So they do some years in jail, and they come out. They come out and okay, we need to find a job now, because we got this criminal record, so we go looking for jobs, trying to find jobs. And just like I just said, nobody will hire you because of the criminal record. You understand what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, again, like, what do we do? Like, what do we do? But I feel like it needs to be like, because let me tell you, even in the Bible, it talks about justice, right? But what justice is, even out here in the rules of the Bible and Christians and the people in the world, it's just meaning like your just dues. Like, it's just what you kind of pay. It's for your consequences. So the person that's been done wrong, or whatever the situation was, the law broke, you got to pay for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you break a law speeding, you got to pay a ticket. You know what I'm saying? If you get caught doing a bad crime, raping somebody, something, you have to go to jail. Like, those are your consequences of for your actions. You know what I'm saying? But even in the Bible, God says, he says, the sins that you commit, once you ask forgiveness for those things, I throw them as far as the east is to the west, and I throw them into the sea of forgetfulness to remember them no more. And the same kind of principles that God has are the principles that we should have on this earth, but a lot of times we don't. But we should, but we just don't. And I don't know. It's just it's just like, what do we do? I mean, there is a few programs out here, I guess, but it's kind of far and few in between, because these places, they'll find you housing, or they'll find you jobs. But let me tell you, I had another family member, right? He got a job. He did get a job with a bad record, right? But they wanted to slave work him. Like, they wanted to slave work him. He works for 80 hours, right? And that's for 80 hours, right? So that's 2 weeks worth of work, 40 and 40. He got paid every 2 weeks. Do you know his check was like $200, maybe like $202 or something like that for 80 hours of work? Like, that's terrible. That's terrible. That's like 4 something, 3 something an hour. I can't really add it up, but he worked like that for a while, but he still couldn't really take care of himself, and it was like hard work. You understand what I'm saying? So what he ended up doing is going back to the street selling drugs. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like a cycle. So what do we do? It's like a cycle. You know what I'm saying? And then you get caught again later, maybe some years ago, and you getting this on your record again. Okay, this is a second offense, because now you got a record and you getting caught again. So it's a second offense. Now you're doing time in jail, and then you come out again, and it's the same thing. You cannot find a job. Like, so what do? You understand what I'm saying? You can't find a job, and you end up going back to the streets, selling drugs or doing what you're doing, and then you end up getting locked up again. Like, and that's a lot of times why people are like ex-offenders, why they keep going back to jail. They keep going back to jail because they have to take care of their families, and they have to live, and they have to, like, they need money. The Bible tells us that money answers all things. And it does, as far as things like, as far as living, and you need food, and you need clothes, and you need all of those things, like that money, it answers those things. That's why people have so many problems, because they don't have money, because money answers all things. You understand what I'm saying? Money answers all things. If you can't go to the hospital because you don't have money, but you're sick, the money gonna answer that thing for you. You understand what I'm saying? If you need food and you don't have money, money is going to solve that problem for you. Like, money is going to answer the thing that you need help with. The Bible says money answers all things. So money is needed, you know what I'm saying, for prisoners or anybody else to just live a life out here where they could survive and, again, take care of their families and eat for themselves and provide clothing and stuff like that. Like, so money is actually needed, so it's kind of like, what do we do? But I was reading this thing here, right? And it says here, it talks about ex-offenders and stuff like that, and the unemployment rate, right? And it says reports find more than 1 out of 4 formerly incarcerated ex-offenders are unemployed, right? So 1 out of 4. Actually, more than 1 out of 4. So if it's more than 1, it got to be 2 or 3 or 4. Like, it got to be over 1, because it say more than 1 out of 4 formerly incarcerated ex-offenders are unemployed. You see what I'm saying? But they unemployed because they cannot find work. But anyway, let me read this. It says the Prison Policy Initiative, right? It say has released a report entitled Out of Prison and Out of Work, right? It say calculates the unemployment rate for formerly incarcerated ex-offenders to be 27%. So the unemployment rate for formerly incarcerated ex-offenders, which are people that was locked up before, those people, the unemployment rate is 27%. It's 27%. It says more than 1 out of 4 people who served time in prison and were released are looking for work, but they cannot find a job. Those that served time in prison and they were released, it said they're looking for work but cannot find a job. That's crazy right there. And that kind of, it's like, now listen, it says 27% of ex-offenders which are unemployed, the unemployment rate for the 27% of the ex-offenders, it say it even surpassed the 25% unemployment rate of all Americans, right? So all Americans is 25% of all Americans that are unemployed. But when you just section off the ex-offenders, those people that's been locked up, and those people that trying to find work, that's 27%. 27% of ex-offenders unemployment rate. And everybody else included is just 25%. So do you see what the problem is here? Like that's not good. So what happens, you know? And then there's another part. It says among working ages individuals, right? It says people that are 25 to 44 years of age, right? It says the report found that unemployment rate for ex-offenders is 27.3%, right? 27.3%. This is for unemployed ex-offenders, right? People that's not working, that has been out of jail, that has been in jail but is out. It says compared to just 5.2% unemployment for the general public, which means all over, you know, all over, everywhere, you know. It's 5.2, which means 5.2% of people that are unemployed anywhere between the ages of 25 and 44. This is talking about working class individuals. So the number of those people is 27.3%. People that's ex-offenders. You understand what I'm saying? But those people in general between the ages of 25 to 44 that has not been, they don't qualify to be in the category of ex-offenders, that's 5.2%. You know what I'm saying? So you see the big difference right there? So the people that's been in and out of jail, 27.3%. But then the people in general between those ages is just 5.2%. You know what I'm saying? Of unemployment. That's the general public, right? It says the fact that such a large amount of prime working age ex-offenders are without jobs but wish to work, it suggests discrimination. Oh my God, my God, my God. It suggests discrimination, and it really is when you look at it and you get down to it. It really is. Like, if you really just dig into the whole subject and what's going on here, and it really is like discrimination. Like, you could be a person that really is a good person and you just messed up in life. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody's not just criminals all the time, all their lives. People do change their lives. They go to programs and get their lives together. But when they come out, okay, I got my life together. I'm trying to go forward in society, but I can't. But the criminal background that I used to have, I messed up. You know what I'm saying? We all do things when we're young, y'all. We all do things and we mess up in life when we're young. But we're supposed to get our lives together and move forward, you know? And that's what people are doing. But it's like the system, it just won't allow it to happen because of the criminal records. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate. And all I can say, you guys, is we just got to pray, you know, for the justice system. And we got to pray that for the president and pray for those people that makes laws. You know what I'm saying? That they're able to come up with a solution to this problem, because it's a major problem, you know, in the world. And we wonder why we see all of these guys in jail. You know, most of them is for selling, most of them is for selling drugs. But why do people sell drugs? Because they need money. You understand what I'm saying? People not just selling drugs because they want to do it. No, if you can have money without selling drugs, people ain't going to sell no drugs. You understand what I'm saying? But the only reason they doing it is because they need money. It's quick money. You don't have to worry about, well, you do got to worry about going to jail. But it's quick money. You know what I'm saying? It's money that you can make quickly. And that's what people need, quick money. You know, not making an excuse because it is wrong, but, you know, it just kind of explains behind it what's really going on and why people are actually doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, you guys, if you guys enjoying this conversation and want to comment down below, please feel free to. Let's talk about it. Tell me what your thoughts are. You know, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video. Share the video. You know, make sure you turn on the notifications bell. Yeah, but, you know, like it's like, what do we do, y'all? But I feel like only thing that can help us in these situations is God. You understand what I'm saying? Certain things that we can never do on our own, it has to be God. You know, we have to pray about these things. You know, a lot of us got loved ones that are in and out of jail, but again, due to the same thing, like they can't find work. So what do? You understand what I'm saying? So only God can really help us there, but we have to pray about it because, again, it's a cycle. I come home, look for work, I can't find it. If I do find it, I can't work 80 hours and get $200. that's no money. Like, so they're going to take advantage of that. These companies, okay, well, we got a guy that was in and out of jail, and, you know, he need us because he need a job. So let's just get him. We're going to slave work him, and then we're going to just give him a little bit of money and see how, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it really is. And that's wrong, but that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's only God that can help us with certain things. And a lot of times when these programs come up, when these things come up, a lot of times it's because prayer. And do you know, there's certain people in positions of power that are able to help, right? So when these people come up with ideas and solutions to help with problems like these, you don't know it's the people that is praying that God is downloading this thing into their mind. Like, okay, this is the program. Like, he's the one that's directing their steps. Like, he's the one, okay, you got the power to do this, so I'm going to put this thought in your mind. Like, I'm going to give you a wise thought in order to, let's put it together so that we can get a mission accomplished. But it's all God, which is because of the prayers of the people that maybe their families are worried about them. And even the prayers of the inmates, the people that's in and out, like, they don't know what they're going to do. God, I need a solution. God, I don't want to go back to jail, but I'm stuck. Lord, you know my heart, and you know I don't want to do this, but I need to do it. Like, some prisoners pray like that. Some people pray like that because they don't want to do it, but it's kind of like they have to. So if everybody's praying, God is hearing, and God is going to go ahead and touch the minds and the hearts of those people, and it's going to be thought after thought after thought, but they're going to think it's coming up. They're coming up with it on their own, but it's really God that's putting those thoughts in their mind to come up with these programs and come up with these systems. And people come together and come with solutions to take care of the people that are able to work and get good jobs because of their record. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it'll be God that'll do that, but all we have to do is pray, because some things we can't just do like that on our own. It needs God. You know what I'm saying? We need God to help us with those things. You know, so I would just suggest that we just pray, y'all, because prayer is going to change things. Prayer changes things. You know, God is in control of everything, and you know, prayer is the vehicle, you know what I'm saying, that God uses to move. So if nobody's praying, God won't move. You understand what I'm saying? God ever place something on your heart to pray for somebody? You're like, man, I don't know why I was praying for him today. But God knew that somebody needed to pray for that person, because God cannot move if nobody's praying. You understand what I'm saying? So once God hears the prayers, then that's his vehicle to move on a situation. You know, so we just have to pray that God fixes it, God makes it better, because it's only him, you know what I'm saying, that could do it. It's only him that could do it, because this is a big problem in the society today. You know, it's a big problem in society. You know, like, again, like I said, it is a few programs, but it's not many, and then they're temporary. You know what I'm saying? Okay, they'll give you a place to stay for 5-6 months, but after that 6 months, you got to get you a job and you got to be out, you know, but you can't find a job because of your record. You understand what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, how do we get ahead, you know? So we got to pray that God gives us some ideas, the people that make these laws, to put some stuff in order, but it's all going to happen only through prayer. You understand what I'm saying? Father, we need to change, Lord. Fix it in the name of Jesus. Like, just praying, and God will go ahead and start working on that thing, you know. Next thing you know, your loved one will have a good job. He'll be able to make good money. You know, I think the jobs need to pay regular good money as they would pay to people that don't have a criminal record, you know, and maybe they could keep people with criminal records on like probation or something because of the penalty. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess they want to, you know, be careful. I've heard there's like programs with bonding and stuff like that, where it's like they insure the prisoner or something similar to that. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I thought about that too. Like, wow, you know, the prisoner's insured with this job. You know what I'm saying? So it's little things that could be done, you know, but we need the wisdom of God to do those things, all right? Well, y'all, I'm Jamar Grimsley, and this is Get Right With God. And again, I want you guys to comment down below, because let me know what you guys think, you know. Let me know what you guys think, and, you know, share the video. Make sure you please share the video. You know, people need to chime in and hear this, and, you know, maybe we could come up with some ideas and some solutions and things like that, you know. But share the video. Make sure you comment down below. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on notifications bell. so that when I upload, you guys will get notified, and make sure that you like the video. All right. Well, I am Jamar Grimsley, and this is Get Right with God from Get Right with God Ministries. And I pray that you guys would have a good day. All right. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.